What are the most successful small businesses? Well, I'll tell you what, I've worked with thousands of them, and I'm going to tell you how to figure it out. And if you stick with it all the way to the end, and you're willing to trade a review, I'm going to give you, for free, or at least the first 5 people, a course that's worth well over $500. As entrepreneurs and business owners, we know that if we have a clear plan, anything becomes possible. And if you can have a clear plan, a clear process to create that plan, and a way to create clarity with your partner or spouse, you can drive to amazing heights. All right, so if you're wondering, hey, what are the most successful businesses out there? I'm here to tell you I can help you with this. I started my first of 16 companies when I was 19. I have built them, I have bought them, I've sold them, wrecked a couple too, and I've helped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. So I know what genuinely makes for a quality business, what makes for a successful business. Now, the most tangible metric that most people face and chase, is dollars. That's what people want. They always want the money. That's what success is. But I can tell you, there are a lot of miserable people out there who are loaded, and they're miserable bastards. They aren't very good with their families. They don't even necessarily like themselves and necessarily their spouse. Sometimes they start making some bad decisions. So the very first thing you need to do in defining what is a very successful small business is to invest the time and energy to define what is a successful life. Where do you want to go? And you're like, oh, dude, you lost me. It's like, no. Hey, stick with me. You can go to our website at aspiringsolopreneur.com. There's a tool there, free of charge, and it helps you start to define where you want to go. Now, here's the key reason why. Most of the time, people go and try and build a great business, and when they have a great business, they try and squeeze their life in all around that business. But if you can define what an amazing life looks like first, and then make your business fit in and around that, it's very, very different. And here's the secret. When you do it this way, you're probably gonna like your life better, and you're gonna like your business better. And if you like your business better, you're gonna be more successful. And I have seen this hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. So I promise you, this is it'll happen. So the first of the 3 steps is to step back and invest the time and energy to find, dude, what does amazing look like? Where do I want to be with this? Where do I want my life to look like? So as an example, high level, I'm reaching out to you from my home about 100 miles west of Denver at 10,000 feet, buried in the woods. I feel like the luckiest cat on the planet. I work as a senior advisor and coach to people literally all over the world. I get paid a hideous amount of money, and it's fantastic. I feel like the luckiest cat on the planet. But we very intentionally built this life so that we get to do the exercise, we get to invest time and energy with the people we want, and we have that clear intention of how we're doing it. There's an old adage that says, when is the best time to plant a tree? 30 years ago. When is the second best time to plant a tree? Well, that's today. So if you can start thinking about, where do I want to be? What does amazing look like? Transition your life from a reactive state to a proactive state. That's going to be the first step. So again, the reason this really matters is the people who are the most successful small businesses are the people who are living the integrated, healthy life the way they've chosen, the way they want it. Now, the second step in this is define the things that you love. What are those things that you absolutely are fantastic at? And again, in the book, we invest a lot of energy, and we've got the whole course, stick with me towards the end, and I'll give it to you, that helps you define these things. What are those areas? So as an example, my wife, beautiful, lovely bride, Rika, originally from London, she was really good with numbers. She was great at it. And she didn't know what she wanted to do, so she became an accountant. Well, she made great money at a venture capital firm. But you know what? She hated her life. It sucked. She didn't like doing that because it wasn't what she really wanted. Just because you're good at something doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be great at it and you like it. And if you don't like it, I don't care who you are, eventually you're going to burn out. So in Rika's case, at 40, she ended up shifting careers and became a couples and family counselor, like the traditional path for all accountants. But in this particular case, it worked really, really well for her. So now she's chosen and she's defined her life where she works 3 days a week, 5 to 6 clients a day, about an hour a piece, a couple hundred, $250 an hour. The rest of the time she does ultra runs, backcountry skiing, playing. Again, I think she feels like the luckiest cat on the planet too. Well, it's because she's married to me. All right, so the first thing is defining the life you want. The second thing is defining some of those pieces and skill sets that you love. And then the third piece is start thinking about what are the attributes of those things that you love that somebody will pay you for. And we specifically talk about how to do this. Now, investing the time and energy in this, it's the heavy lifting for starting a business. But remember, it has never been easier or safer to start a business. You can go through and vet something till the cows come home. Can you tell I grew up in Nebraska till the cows come home? Anyway, so with this, the idea though is you can very safely go out and build an entire team of advisors. We talk about doing this that costs you nothing, but having a great small business coach, a small business accountant, small business attorney, small business banker, small business insurance person, figuring that out. How do you go out and test and vet ideas? How do you get it to where maybe you can even get contracts before you decide to jump ship, so that when you get ready to jump and you move, you know you're walking into the life you want and the revenue and the money that you want. So again, it has never been easier or safer to very clearly and intentionally build the life of your dreams, and that's really where having that successful small business comes from. So with this, checking my notes, sorry. I would be willing, so we've got this course, beautiful course, best-selling book based on this. But if you're interested, I'm gonna give you the course. I'm gonna ask that you do a review at the end of the course, but I'm gonna put up my email, and this is my personal email. Email me, even though we've got hundreds of courses out there, and I'm willing to put it out there because I am so passionate about helping people with this. I'll give it to you, no expectations, and just ideally, if you would, spread the word and give us a review. So you can find us at the letter K, at the first three letters of entrepreneur, the first three letters of advisor, entadv.com. So when you do this, send me a note. If you're one of the first 5, I'm going to give it to you. We'll give you free access to the course and ask you for a referral or a review. But again, I promise you, it has never been easier or safer to start your own business. So with this, if you're looking to figure out, hey, dude, what's the most successful small business out there? It's the one that you're going to thrive at, that you're going to wake up every day and go, oh my God, I get to do this. I'm the luckiest cat on the planet. Keep smiling.